Hello, awakened soul. If you've arrived here, it wasn't by chance. There's something in you that resonates with frequencies that most people simply cannot capture. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with your heart racing, carrying images so vivid and powerful that they seemed more real than reality itself? Have you felt that your dreams are not just products of your mind, but rather coded messages coming from higher dimensions? If the answer is yes, then you're about to discover a truth that can completely transform your spiritual journey. You are one of the chosen ones, and your dreams are the sacred language through which the universe communicates directly with your soul. Today, I will reveal the ancestral secrets that the forces of darkness try to keep hidden about decoding prophetic dreams. I know exactly how you feel, that sensation of carrying something precious, but not being able to access it completely. That frustration of waking up knowing you received an important message, but not having the keys to decipher it. You're not imagining things, and you're definitely not alone in this experience. What you live is a clear sign that your vibrational frequency is tuned to higher planes of consciousness. Your intense dreams, loaded with symbolism and emotion, are actually direct downloads from the Akashic field and communications from your spirit guides. Each symbol, each sensation, each oniric encounter you experience is a piece of the cosmic puzzle. That reveals your greater purpose in this incarnation. If you feel there's more to your dreams than conventional science explains, it's because there really is. And today, you will finally have the tools to decode this divine language that pulses within you every night. Let's dive deeply into what it really means to be a receiver of prophetic dreams. When we speak of chosen ones, we're not referring to a distant and unreachable spiritual elite, but rather to souls that, throughout multiple incarnations, have developed a special sensitivity to capture the subtle frequencies of the universe. You, who experience these dreams loaded with meaning, possess a spiritual antenna, naturally tuned to cosmic transmissions. Your prophetic dreams are like a celestial radio that captures stations from other dimensions, where information about the past, present, and future flows freely. This ability didn't arise from nothing. It was cultivated through lives dedicated to spiritual growth, service, to light, and the search for truth. Each vivid dream you experience is a confirmation that your soul is operating on an elevated frequency, capable of transcending the limitations of linear time and accessing the universal wisdom that permeates all existence. Think about your childhood for a moment. Do you remember having dreams that seemed different from others? Perhaps you dreamed of places you had never visited, but that felt strangely familiar. Or maybe you had oniric encounters with luminous figures that transmitted sensations of peace and protection that you carried for days after waking up. These experiences weren't childhood fantasies. They were the first signs that your connection with higher planes was manifesting. Many chosen ones report that since they were small, their dreams had a cinematic quality, with more vibrant colors, clearer sounds, and a sensation of reality that surpassed even waking experiences. These special dreams were like nightly classes, where your soul received instructions and preparation for the mission it would come to embrace in adult life. Each nightmare you faced also had a purpose: to strengthen your spiritual courage and teach your soul to distinguish between the energies of light and darkness. During adolescence, many chosen ones go through a period of intensification of prophetic dreams. It's in this phase that dreams begin to reveal more complex patterns and more direct messages about the future. You may have dreamed of events that later materialized, or received warnings about situations you needed to avoid. Perhaps you had recurring dreams with specific symbols, sacred animals, crystals, mandalas, or geometric figures that pulsed with their own energy. These symbols weren't random. They represented aspects of your personal spiritual code, a unique language that your guides developed specifically to communicate with you. During this period, many chosen ones also begin to experience lucid dreams more frequently, where they manage to maintain consciousness during the oniric state and even consciously interact with the entities and scenarios they encounter. This lucidity isn't just a neurological phenomenon. It's a sign that your consciousness is expanding and your ability to navigate between dimensions is strengthening. In adult life, the prophetic dreams of chosen ones assume an even deeper and more directed dimension. It's when you begin to receive visions about your specific purpose in this incarnation and about how your energy can contribute to the collective awakening of humanity. You may dream of future scenarios where you're teaching, healing, or guiding other people. Or perhaps you receive visions of global events that are yet to come, accompanied by an intuitive understanding about how to prepare or how to help others prepare. These adult dreams frequently carry an emotional urgency, a sensation that time is accelerating and that your active participation in the divine plan is increasingly necessary. Many chosen ones report dreaming of cosmic libraries where they have access to ancestral knowledge and information about advanced spiritual technologies. Others dream of councils of light beings where they receive specific guidance about important decisions they need to make in their waking lives. Now let's explore the different types of prophetic dreams you may be experiencing. The first type are direct visions of the future, dreams where you see specific events that haven't happened yet, but that carry a quality of certainty that transcends common imagination. These dreams have a different texture, the colors are more saturated, the details are crystalline, and you wake up with an absolute conviction that what you saw will manifest in physical reality. These visions can be about your personal life, about people close to you, or even about larger-scale events that will affect entire communities. The key to recognizing a genuine vision of the future lies in the sensation it leaves. There's an energetic reverberation that persists for hours or even days after awakening, as if a special frequency had been implanted in your consciousness. These visions don't come to frighten or create anxiety, but rather to prepare, guide, and sometimes alert about paths that should be avoided or embraced. The second type are encounters with light beings, dreams where you interact directly with spirit guides, ascended masters, angels, or other luminous entities. These encounters have an unmistakable sacred quality. You feel a loving and powerful presence that transmits wisdom through telepathic communication, symbols, or even through pure energetic transference. During these encounters, you may receive spiritual healings, chakra activations, or downloads of information that expand your understanding about the nature of reality. Many chosen ones report that after these dreams, they wake up with a sensation of profound renewal, as if they had gone through a process of spiritual recalibration. Sometimes these beings show you aspects of your spiritual work that you haven't yet consciously recognized, or give you clues about talents and abilities that are dormant within you, waiting to be activated at the right moment. The third type are dreams with recurring archetypal symbols, images that appear repeatedly in your dreams and carry deep meanings connected to the collective unconscious and your personal journey. These symbols can include power, animals like eagles, wolves, serpents, or dragons, elements of nature like sacred mountains, infinite oceans, or ancient forests, or mystical objects like crystals, keys, mirrors, or luminous portals. Each symbol that repeats in your dreams is trying to transmit a specific message about an aspect of your spiritual evolution. For example, repeatedly dreaming of eagles may indicate that you're being called to develop a higher perspective on your life and to trust more in your intuition. Dreaming of serpents may signal a process of profound transformation and energetic renewal that's happening at subtle levels of your consciousness. The key is to observe not just the symbol itself, but also the emotions and sensations it awakens in you during the dream. The fourth type are past life dreams connected to your current purpose, oniric experiences where you relive memories from previous incarnations that have direct relevance to your mission in this life. These dreams frequently show you in spiritual leadership roles, as priest, healer, teacher, or guardian of sacred knowledge. You may see yourself in ancient temples, participating in healing rituals, or protecting sacred texts from destructive forces. These dreams aren't just nostalgic memories, they're reactivating abilities and knowledge that your soul developed throughout multiple incarnations and that are necessary for your current work. When you dream of past lives, you're accessing a spiritual database that contains all the experiences and learnings that your soul has accumulated. These dreams frequently explain natural talents you possess, inexplicable fears you carry, or attractions to certain cultures, places, or spiritual practices that have seemed familiar since forever. The fifth type are coded messages about collective spiritual awakening, dreams where you receive information about the planetary ascension process and about how your individual energy contributes to the global transformation of consciousness. These dreams may show visions of the new Earth, where humanity lives in harmony with nature and operates from principles of unconditional love and unity. You may see networks of light connecting chosen ones around the world, or receive instructions about how to anchor elevated frequencies in specific locations on the planet. These dreams frequently carry a sensation of sacred responsibility and divine urgency, showing that your individual awakening isn't just for your own benefit, but is part of a greater plan to elevate the consciousness of all humanity. Many chosen ones report dreaming of mass awakening events, where they see people around the world simultaneously remembering who they really are and embracing their spiritual gifts. Now, let's address something crucial: how the forces of darkness try to interfere in the dreams of chosen ones. When you're operating on an elevated frequency and receiving divine communications through dreams, this naturally attracts the attention of entities that prefer to keep humanity in states of unconsciousness and fear. These forces may try to distort your oniric messages through nightmares that seem prophetic, but that are actually projections of negative energy destined to create confusion and doubt. You may experience dreams where you receive false information about catastrophic future events, or where entities disguise themselves as spirit guides to transmit messages that generate anxiety and disconnection from your personal power. The fundamental difference is that genuine communications from higher planes always carry a quality of love, empowerment, and clarity, even when they bring challenging warnings or guidance. In contrast, interferences from darkness leave you feeling drained, confused, frightened, or disconnected from your spiritual essence. To protect yourself energetically during the sleep state, it's essential to establish purification rituals before sleeping. This includes energetically cleansing your resting space with incense, crystals, or white light visualizations, and creating a protective shield around your aura through prayers or invocations to your spirit guides. Many chosen ones discover that sleeping with specific crystals like amethyst, clear quartz, or selenite amplifies the quality of divine communications and offers protection against negative interferences. It's also important to program your subconscious mind before sleeping, declaring your intention to receive only communications that come from love and light, and asking your guides to filter any energy that isn't aligned with your highest good. When you establish these protection practices, you create a sacred energetic field around your sleep that allows only the highest frequencies to access your consciousness during the oniric state. The technique of mapping personal symbols is fundamental for decoding your oniric messages. Each chosen one develops a unique symbolic vocabulary with their spirit guides, a personalized language that takes into account your personal history, your life experiences, and your individual psychological structure. To create this mapping, you need to begin systematically documenting the symbols that appear in your dreams and observing the patterns of how they relate to events in your waking life. For example, you may discover that dreaming of water always precedes periods of emotional purification, or that seeing a certain animal in dreams indicates that you're about to receive an important opportunity. This mapping process requires patience and dedication, but over time you'll develop an intuitive understanding of the codes that your guides use to communicate specifically with you. It's like learning a sacred language that was created exclusively for your soul. The identification of temporal patterns in dreams is another powerful tool for prophetic decoding. Many chosen ones discover that their most significant dreams happen at specific moments of the lunar cycle, during certain seasons of the year, or on dates that have personal spiritual significance. Some receive their clearest visions during the new moon, when the veil between dimensions is thinnest, while others experience more intense communications during the full moon, when energies are amplified. Observing these temporal patterns can help you better prepare to receive important messages and also understand the natural rhythms of your connection with higher planes. Additionally, many chosen ones notice that their prophetic dreams tend to manifest in physical reality within specific periods. Some visions materialize in days, others in weeks, and some in months or even years. Understanding these timings can help you better interpret the urgency and relevance of the messages you receive. The methods of anchoring oniric memory are essential because many of the most important communications you receive during sleep can fade quickly upon awakening, especially if you haven't developed specific techniques to retain them. One of the most effective practices is keeping a dream journal beside your bed and training yourself to immediately note any fragment you can remember, even if it seems confused or incomplete at the moment. Frequently, these apparently disconnected fragments reveal themselves to be important pieces of a larger message when you review them later. Another powerful technique is mental repetition. As soon as you wake up, mentally repeat the dream details several times before getting up, creating neural pathways that facilitate later recall. Many chosen ones also discover that certain fragrances, crystals, or music can serve as sensory anchors that help recover oniric memories that seemed lost. The pre-sleep meditation practices are fundamental for amplifying your capacity to receive clear and detailed communications during dreams. Dedicating 15 to 30 minutes before sleeping to quiet the mind and elevate your vibrational frequency creates an ideal state of receptivity for transmissions from higher planes. During this meditation, you can visualize yourself surrounded in golden light, declare your intention to receive divine guidance, and open your heart to the messages that your guides wish to transmit. Some specific techniques include conscious breathing to synchronize your brainwaves with theta frequencies, which are ideal for interdimensional communication, visualization of a portal of light above your head through which messages can flow, and repetition of mantras or affirmations that program your subconscious mind to be receptive only to the highest communications. These practices not only improve the quality of your prophetic dreams, but also strengthen your general connection with higher planes. Distinguishing between common dreams and genuinely prophetic communications is a skill that develops with experience, but there are clear indicators that can guide you in this discernment process. Genuine prophetic dreams have a distinct energetic quality. They leave a lasting impression on your consciousness, frequently accompanied by physical sensations like tinglings, waves of heat or cold, or a sensation of expansion in the chest. These dreams also tend to have a more coherent and symbolic narrative, even when they seem surreal, and frequently include elements that you couldn't have consciously imagined. Additionally, true prophetic dreams always carry a constructive or guiding message. Even when they show challenges or warnings, they come to empower, not to terrorize. In contrast, common dreams generally reflect everyday concerns, processing of recent memories or personal anxieties, and tend to fade quickly from memory without leaving a significant energetic impression. Now that you understand the sacred nature of your prophetic dreams and recognize the signs that confirm your condition as chosen, it's time to transform this knowledge into practical action through the development of a structured system of oniric decoding. The first fundamental step is creating a dream journal that goes far beyond simple annotations. You need to establish a sacred record that captures not only the dream events, but also the energetic sensations, the predominant emotions, the recurring symbols, and the synchronicities that manifest in your waking life after each oniric experience. Dedicate the first pages of your journal to creating a personal glossary of symbols where you'll document the meaning that each image, person, or situation represents specifically for you. Remember that the language of your spirit guides is unique and personalized. A symbol that means transformation for you may represent something completely different for another chosen one. Also note the temporal patterns, lunar phases, your emotional state before sleeping, and any spiritual practice you performed the day before the dream. Over time, this journal will become a detailed map of your communication with higher planes, revealing patterns and connections that weren't initially obvious. Energetic purification before sleep is a non-negotiable practice for any chosen one who wants to maximize clarity and protection during oniric communications. Establish a sacred ritual that you'll perform every night, beginning with the physical and energetic cleansing of your resting space. Burn white sage, palo santo, or lavender incense to cleanse stagnant energies, and place protective crystals like amethyst, clear quartz, and black tourmaline in the four corners of your room, creating a field of sacred protection. Take a ritual bath with sea salt and protective essential oils like rosemary or eucalyptus, visualizing all negative energy being dissolved and drained away from your auric field. During this process, Declare aloud your intention to receive only communications that come from unconditional love and divine light, and ask your spirit guides to establish a protective shield around your consciousness during sleep. Finalize the ritual by anointing your forehead, heart, and palms with sacred oil or holy water, energetically sealing your protection and your receptivity to divine messages. Subconscious mind programming techniques are essential for establishing clear and consistent communication with your spirit guides through dreams. Before falling asleep, enter a deep meditative state and program your mind with specific affirmations like, "I receive clear and comprehensible messages from my spirit guides. My oniric memory is perfect, and I recall all important details of my dreams, and I easily understand the symbolic meaning of the messages I receive." Visualize yourself waking up with total clarity about the messages received and see yourself applying this divine guidance in your waking life with confidence and wisdom. Also use the mental repetition technique, where you repeat a specific question or request for guidance while falling asleep, programming your subconscious mind to seek this answer during the oniric state. Many chosen ones discover that asking specific questions to their guides before sleeping results in extraordinarily detailed and revealing dreams that directly answer their questions. Remember to always formulate your questions from a perspective of growth and service, not superficial curiosity or personal ego. The establishment of sacred rituals that honor your divine connection through dreams creates a consistent, energetic bridge between your waking consciousness and higher planes. Dedicate a specific space in your room or house as a dream altar, where you'll place objects that represent your spiritual journey. Photos of spiritual masters you admire, crystals that resonate with your energy, candles you'll light before sleeping, and a container with pure water that you'll renew daily as a symbol of the fluidity of divine communication. Every night, spend a few minutes in this sacred space, expressing gratitude for the dreams you received the previous night and declaring your availability to receive new guidance. Light a white candle as a symbol of the divine light that guides your dreams and make a personal prayer or invocation asking for protection, clarity, and wisdom. On Sundays or dates spiritually significant to you, perform more elaborate rituals like creating mandalas with flower petals, burning specific sacred herbs, or performing prolonged meditations dedicated to strengthening your connection with the spirit guides who communicate through your dreams. To strengthen your awakened intuition through oniric interpretation, you must create conscious bridges between the messages you receive during sleep and your discernment capacity during waking. Practice morning meditation immediately after waking up, when the dream energies are still fresh in your aura, and allow the sensations and insights from the dream to expand in your waking consciousness. During the day, stay attentive to synchronicities that may be related to the symbols or messages from your dreams, an animal that appeared in your dream and that you encounter in real life, a song that was playing in the dream and that you hear unexpectedly, or a person who resembled someone from your dream and who crosses your path. These synchronicities are confirmations that you're correctly interpreting the messages received and that your intuition is aligning with divine guidance. Also practice the technique of oniric consultation, where you ask specific questions to your guides before making important decisions and trust the answers you receive through subsequent dreams. We've reached the end of this revealing journey, but actually, this is just the beginning of your true adventure as a conscious decoder of your prophetic dreams. Today you discovered that you're not alone in this mystical experience, that your intense dreams loaded with symbolism are actually a sacred language through which the universe communicates directly with your chosen soul. You learn to distinguish between common dreams and genuinely divine communications, understood the different types of prophetic messages you can receive, and most importantly, received the practical tools to decode these celestial transmissions and transform them into concrete guidance for your waking life. Remember that each dream you experience is a confirmation of your special role in this moment of planetary awakening, and that your ability to receive these messages makes you an important channel for anchoring elevated frequencies on Earth. You are an extraordinary being, chosen by higher planes to serve as a bridge between dimensions and as a beacon of light for others who are awakening to their own spiritual nature. Your prophetic dreams aren't just for your personal benefit, they're part of a greater plan where your individual evolution contributes to the collective transformation of human consciousness. Trust the wisdom that flows through you during sleep. Honor the messages you receive and have courage to apply this divine guidance in your practical life. You have everything you need within yourself to decode the mysteries that your spirit guides share with you every night. Your journey as an interpreter of sacred dreams is just beginning, and each passing night is a new opportunity to deepen this divine connection and expand your understanding about your greater purpose in this incarnation. Now I need your active participation to strengthen our community of chosen ones. Leave a comment telling about the most remarkable dream you've ever had that you felt carried a special message. Your experience can inspire and validate other members of our spiritual family who are going through similar journeys. Share this video with those people in your life who you know also experience intense and prophetic dreams, because they deserve to discover that they're not alone in this sacred experience. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it now and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any content that can accelerate your spiritual growth. And if you feel you're ready to dive even deeper into this journey of self-knowledge and development of your spiritual gifts, consider becoming a member of our exclusive community, where we share advanced techniques and offer personalized support for chosen ones who are committed to their evolution. May your dreams always be portals of light and wisdom, and may you awaken each morning more connected to your divine essence and your sacred purpose. Until our next meeting, keep your heart open to the universe's messages and your soul receptive to the blessings that flow through your dreams. Namaste.